Hi, it's almost the end of this project, so let's improve the first and the last scenes a little bit. To achieve that, we're gonna use shadows we've learned how to use in the previous video. What we're gonna do in the endgame scene is pretty easy, so let's begin with that scene. Let's copy the parametric light from the scene 2 and use it in this scene. And move it to the bottom left corner. It will be 8 on the x-axis and minus 10.45 on the y-axis. That way we get nice and easy shadows for this scene. Okay, that's it for this one. Let's go to the scene 0. First we need to hide this text and show the light. And this time we need to create a new light 2D, freeform light 2D. The difference between this one and the others is that you can freely adjust its shape. In the scene view, let's move it above this beam of light, and in its light 2D, hit this button to be able to change its shape. Now we need to cover up the whole sprite. For now it looks really crappy because our light is too intense, that's the first thing. And we also don't use normal maps there, so let's check this option. Okay, now it looks better, but we still need to make some changes. Let me quickly adjust the shape of it. Oh, and by the way, if you see some weird circles over there, you need to change the blend style to blend style 1. Now it looks better, but we still have a problem. First we need to remove this player fading out effect from Game Manager Start Game Coroutine. That's finally the time when we're gonna replace it with URP. Okay, for now everything looks fine, we land, we play animations, we go outside of the light beam, and we can still see the player. Ignore the animation loop, we don't need to care about that. That's because, as you remember from the previous video, we added a global light 2D, which makes every game object visible. To let the magic happen, we need to set it inactive in this scene. As we do that, we will have not enough light in our scene, so let's duplicate this freeform light 2D, and let's change some settings to make this light beam visible. First of all, we don't need normal maps in this copy, so let's disable it and use intensity to make this light beam look better. 0.8 looks fine. And one more thing, because we have two lights 2D in this scene, let's name one of them light 2D and the second one light 2D normal map. Of course, it's the one with normal maps turned on. Okay, the scene looks pretty good again, but we need to enable Global Light 2D as we exited because our other scenes won't look good. Let's go to the game manager, scroll all the way up, and in the setup header let's add a public game object Global Light. Now in the change scene enumerator, where we check if we are at the scene 0, we need to play the soundtrack and set the global light active. We do that only once when we leave the scene. Now in the main camera, where the game manager is, we need to grab global light 2D and enable tile, disable the light from the scene 0, and we are ready to go. Maybe you've noticed that as we enter the main camera, our pixel perfect camera tells us that we have a problem with URP. Sadly, it may not work properly with URP, so we need to replace it with basically the same one but from URP package. To do that, add pixel perfect camera experimental. This is the one from URP. Now move it a little bit up to make it below the regular pixel perfect camera and copy its settings. After that you may remove the previous pixel perfect camera. Click those three dots and click remove component. Okay, let's hit play button and look what we have created so far. The player lands and she vanishes, that's great! Now a quick comparison between this one and the previous version of this animation. I think this is a really big improvement over there. That's it for this video, and basically that's it for this game, so it's a perfect time to ask me some questions about the project itself and tell us about your ideas how to improve this game. If you want to share your own improvements to this game with us, it would be great. In the next videos we will build the game, upload it on itch.io, so we will also build a WebGL version of it, and we will deal with some improvements to this game. Probably nothing that changes the game much, but it will be interesting for sure. Have a good day and see you soon!